Well, welcome back everybody. Thank you so much for the support on the last video. I appreciate the comments and the likes that I got here. And I'm sure today you noticed that the voice sounds much different. That's a big thank you to my friend Eric. He is EMDNT on YouTube. Eric Matas, Defense and Tech. He gave me the Fifine A8T condenser microphone. All for free, just because we're friends, so I appreciate that very much, Eric. Link to his channel, it will be in the description, as long as his link to this microphone. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Last we talked, we were going to be leaving off on Livonia on our restart. Alright. Well, for today, wow, we have a freshie already, just like us. So, today's goal, I would like to get at least a base to go back to set up. So I think we're going to start with some looting. We'll just immediately head south. Good thing is for us is it's nighttime. It gives us a little bit of cover. I don't know why that guy's sneaking around. Don't need the jerry can. We can in fact do without. So let's just make our way. Really don't feel like fist fighting a freshie here. Well, I guess we're fighting a zombie at least. 6 rags. We'll take that. Okay, looks like I'm fighting him as well. I really need to learn the overall proximities for fighting zombies. Don't really need a flashlight. I generally don't like using those. I have before been told they're really good for specific situations. I just don't tend to find myself in those situations. Farming hoe will be nice, so worst case scenario, if we can't get a base going, we can at least get a stash hidden, which sets us up nicely. So let's let kind of loot outwards, and we'll work our way in. What we should do, hotbar this. We'll definitely take those, get rid of that. Yeah, that works. Some pliers, that'll be good if we find some barbed wire. Tracksuit jacket, yep. We'll just cut that up later. I want to get some water going first. Nothing here. Just keep on trucking along. There we go. Nope, nope. A little too early on this one. Alright. So previously, throughout Livonia, I have had stash houses, or just stashes, all throughout, and no base, but I've also done a base with my buddies. Never done one solo, so I feel like this will be fun overall. I do tend to be a fan of stashes. I need to cut this up too while we're in a safe spot. Cool. Get our little rope going. Huge fan of rocking the rope belt at the beginning. Alright, and just like that, we should get away. I don't think this will go. Yeah, no. I do also need to figure out where we are exactly, because I am not so good at this game that I just know where things are just by looking at it. I've got a couple buddies that I play with that are okay. It'll be helpful for a hook in a little bit. I see. I say we get some water and then we bounce. So we can always find food or hunt for food. I'm not liking that there were just watered, planted areas right there, so. Okay, so just like that, we're gonna get out of here. Maybe. No. Worth a shot. I'll get out there. Okay, let's do a little bit of organization here. I don't know that I will fully be able to fit that. Maybe, actually, if we just get ahead of ourselves a little bit. Make some hooks. That way we can ditch the bones and fit our metal wire. That will, however, leave us with no room for fish when we inevitably catch them, so just need to be cognizant of that. Otherwise, I think we're in a pretty good spot. We should just get out. The head off this way. Ooh, actually. Okay, so this is cool. Where is my belt? There we go. I'm gonna untie the belt. Make ourselves a little dry sack backpack. Okay. Now we'll be on our merry way. Nobody and nothing. That's fun. Okay, I did see this right. I thought I was losing it when I saw the water here. But we can certainly catch some fish. So yeah, we're gonna go over here. Still, unfortunately though, I'm not quite sure where I am. So we'll just need to be aware of that. But we can drop this for now, that way I can get my sticks. Ooh, I may get a cut here. This is probably a bad idea. Yep, sure enough. Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. Oh, nope. Bandage first. Order of operations for DayZ. Okay, there we go. And we'll make ourselves some gloves. And I may very well, guys, just turn this into like a montage instead of just a single playthrough. I would like to know what you think is the best, or what you find to be the best. Yeah, I didn't think this one through. We're gonna need to do this. Yeah. Okay. Combine. Okay. Do that, put this on the back. That's badly damaged, so we need to be careful. So we'll just fish without a hook, or without bait. One of the things I would like to get is a cooking pot. Those are super nice finds when you're out fishing. Just makes cooking a lot easier. Very good. We'll see if we can get two. Right on. Okay, so we've got those. Let's just drop the hook. We will disassemble this. That way we can get them in our bag at least. But I think for now we just start heading in a direction. Yes, we're going to need to combine those. That was a misclick. And where did I put that farming hoe? Right here. Okay, cool. Down here. We'll get our fish. We'll take this to my hands. And we'll just go hide out like a bush. This will be perfect. Okay, get rid of that. No, I actually don't think that's a good idea. We'll just... Frankly, we can break it now. No, also don't want to do that. We'll just get out of here. We'll just start making our way somewhere. I would like to figure out where I am, though. Given that this looks just like one big lake. I'm not quite sure. Haven't come across that before. We do need to rearrange these, though. Yeah, we'll put the hoe here just as like a other thing to do. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you know, frankly, this is a new part of the map that I have not been to before. This is kind of cool. I don't recall seeing two lakes. Sledgehammer, raincoat. I would like that sledgehammer. I have no use for this gun at the moment. That's probably gonna be... That's ill-advised. We'll just keep that. So, tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out where we are. We've got the two lakes, we're outside of a town, and realistically, I don't know where we are. So I'm going to try to figure that out. And once I know, we'll be right back. So yeah, give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to get myself to a little hiding spot. And I'll be right back. Okay, so funnily enough, I know exactly where we are. That's Grabin. I drank the Pepsi that I have, and we are gonna head that direction. That's south. But yeah, so right now I've got a full inventory, two slots of room. We can, on the way down, try to find those bunkers. Those tend to be really good for loot. But yeah, we'll just kind of follow the tree line here for a little bit till we get to the road. There it is. Now there is a camp that we can try to get to, but this is all tier 1, so I mean, frankly, I'd rather not. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to follow along this road, and then we're going to break right that direction, follow a tree line, and just keep on heading south, because I think we have enough to get us a decent ways into the map. There is a small structure over here somewhere that may be worth getting to. I just have it on iSurvived's little orange dot, so not quite sure what it is, but it may be worth taking a look at. Here it is. Just a humble shack. Tire iron. Not necessary. Okay, so we'll just kind of keep on going down here while we simultaneously follow the tree line to our right and the shore to our left. But yeah, between here and that little camp I'm trying to get to, there is nothing. Actually, you know, this may be right here. This may be an excellent spot for a fire. Maybe just under this tree. We'll cover the smoke. I think so. I think we should do that. Get these cooked up. We got the short sticks. Okay, wonderful. Perfect. Put that in there. Feed these. Now we need another stick. This will work. Alright, we'll cook these up and then I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, and just like that we've got our food. So I'm going to get out of here. I think it may be a good idea to eat some of this right now, so we'll just kind of munch on this for a second, then we'll head that direction. Let's see if we can get some better gear. And I think if my stomach will allow it, we will eat 2. We've just got a little bit of extra room for the things we may find. Wonderful. Okay. So yeah, we'll get this down here. Leave an empty spot. We do have this unknown food can that I'd like to avoid using if possible. I don't think I'll be needing chicken feathers, frankly. Cool. So yeah, we're going to make our way down to that little town, that little camp, whatever it may be. I think we ought to go around to avoid being spotted. What did I find earlier? Rifle and slugs. Yeah, we ought to unpack these. Okay. We're ready to go. Maybe I'm not very good at PvP, so I can say we're ready to go, but whether or not we can execute, totally different story. Yeah, don't need any of that. Just make a little loop. More binoculars. I personally have never used those. Doesn't mean they are not useful, but cool. We'll take a hit pack. Another dry sack, don't really need it. That would be nice to have. Oh man. But I do gather that we need to be quiet with the zombie around. Another stove. Man, I would like that, but I just frankly don't have the room. Nice, that's what we were looking for. I do now have the room for a hit pack, or for the gas stove. So maybe we'll just go take that. And then we will get out of here. Oh, how perfect. Perfect. And we're gone. I really don't like hanging out in spots like that for too long. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We should be coming across, yeah, power lines there. That'll head us straight into town. Alright, you guys, well, I'm going to call the video here. I really appreciate all of the views that you guys are giving me. Please go ahead and leave a like and then a comment on any tips or tricks you may have, because, again, I am still a newbie to this game. But again, thanks so much. I will see you guys next weekend.